welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then thank you so much for tuning in. Right, so we are on week 2, day 5 of our 6-week meal challenge. It is breakfast time, and this morning I'm going to be making a little bit of a mini fry up. So it's not like the full fry up that I'm going to have tomorrow morning, but it is just like a little bit of a mini one. So if you are unaware of what I'm talking about, basically I've set up a 6-week meal plan. Obviously it comes with your full 6 weeks and 6 weeks worth of shopping lists, and it's all separated out depending on where you shop. So there's one for Tesco's, Asda, Aldi, Sainsbury's and Morrison's. I had to think there. But yeah, I'll leave a link in the description below for if you want to go and get one of those and follow along with me. I do post all of my meals on Instagram, so I'll pop the screenshot here, and I'll also leave a link in the description below if you want to go and check that out. If you do enjoy this video, then please give it a thumbs up and go and hit that subscribe button below. If you do want to be notified of when I upload, then hit the bell as well. So I'm just going to go through the ingredients that I've got for breakfast, and then I'll show you how to make it. So for my mini fry up, I've got some skinny pork sausages. I'm just going to be using 2 of these. They're half a sin each, so that'll be 1 sin. I've got some mushrooms here, which I'll just be using maybe 3 or 4 of, probably 4 or 5. We know me. Some cherry tomatoes, which again I'll use probably 5 or 6 of. These are both speed food, by the way, along with the spinach, which I'll be using. And I've got some lean bacon medallions, which these ones from Aldi, which I was unaware of when I bought them, are actually half a cent each because apparently they use brown sugar on them. So yeah, I'll probably use 2 of them. So that'll bring so that'll only be 2 sins with the sausages as well. So I've preheated my oven to 200 degrees Celsius. I'm just going to pop the sausages, mushrooms and the tomatoes in the oven for about half an hour. I'm just going to be using some spray light as well to cook with. So the things in the oven have about 10 minutes left, so I'm going to start making the bacon, egg and spinach. I'm just going to be doing this pretty much all in one pan. So I'm just going to fry the bacon off, fry the egg, and just basically put this in the pan with it, and it should wilt down. And I'm just going to be using my spray light for this. So this is my breakfast. So we've got the 2 sausages there at half a sin each, making 1 sin. The bacon is also half a sin each, so that's 1 sin for that. You've got your speed food on this bit, so your spinach, mushrooms and tomatoes. Now we're not going to use the word burnt here, we're just going to use the word crispy, okay? And the fried egg is sin free. So yeah, this is my 2 sin breakfast. Another tip, by the way, is that when I put the spinach in, I put it right where the bacon had just been, so then when that's cooking, you get the juices from the bacon and the spinach, and it just makes it taste so much nicer. Good afternoon, it is now lunchtime. I'm going to be making a toasted wrap. It's going to be a ham and cheese one with an omelette in as well. Sounds strange, I know, but it works, I promise. So I'm going to quickly show you the ingredients for that and how I make it. So starting off with our base, I'm just going to be using one of these low dough bases. Now these are 2 sins and you don't use your healthy base, so I really like them because if you fancied having a healthy base for breakfast and a wrap for lunch, then you can do that with these. I'll leave a link in the description below for where you can get these, but you can also use the code SHRINKINGJESS10 for 10% off your order. So winner. I've also got 2 eggs because I'm going to be making an omelette to go inside the wrap. I've got some wafer thin cooked ham. I've got some British lighter mature cheddar. I'm going to be using 40 grams of this grated, which will be my healthy A. And then I've just got some watercress, spinach and rocket salad just to stick in there as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be making the omelette first. So I'm just going to crack these into the pan, make an omelette, and then I'll show you what we do from there. Right, so the omelet's now cooked, and I've just popped that on top of the low dough base. So because my life is completely revolving around TikTok at the minute, I've learned a really cool new way to actually fold up your wrap. And you basically just cut a slice from like the middle down to one of the edges and then like fold it up. But I'll show you how to do it. But how easy was that? I've just been using a whole bunch of boxes to balance you on so that you can see that properly. But yeah, so that is how that's wrapped, and all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pop it into just a little toaster machine. You could pop it back in the frying pan if you wanted to, but I'm just going to toast this until the cheese is all melted. So this is your wrap once it's done. I'm just holding it with a bit of kitchen roll so that I don't burn myself. So here you've got 2 cents for the wrap. Your ham's free, your omelette's free, the cheese is free using a healthy A, and obviously you've got your speed food in there, which is looking a little bit sorry for itself, but it's still there nonetheless. If you would prefer, just have the salad on the side and then just cook the wrap without the cheese. It would... Not without the cheese, Christ. Just cook the wrap without the salad inside and maybe have the salad on, like, on the side of the toasty, so yeah. So it's now around 6 o'clock and I'm just going to be making my tea. Tonight I'm going to be having a pita pizza and chips with some salad on the side. So I'll just show you quickly what ingredients I use for that and how I make it. So as the base of the pizza, I'm going to be using these wholemeal pittas. These are the ones from Aldi. That's going to be my healthy B. I've got a potato here which I'll be cutting up into chips. And then I've got my chips and wedges seasoning, which I'll be putting on my potatoes to cook in the oven with. This is unreal. You can use the code JessGets20 to get 20% off at JD Seasonings. I'll leave their link in the description below. For the toppings of the pizza, I've just got some tomato puree, which will be like the tomato base. I'll be using 40 grams of light cheese, and I was supposed to be using pepperoni, but I couldn't find any in the shop, so I got some of these chorizo slices. These are only half a cent per slice, which isn't too bad, I don't think, so I'll be using a few of those. And then I've got some salad here to just stick on the side, and I'll be using spray light as well. So I've just preheated my oven to 200 degrees Celsius, and I'm just going to be chopping up my chips and sticking them in the oven first. So those are just going to go in the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. To be fair, I've cut them into pretty much wedges rather than chips, so they'll probably need a little bit longer. But just until they've kind of crisped up. Some prefer them to be a little bit softer. I like them crunchy, so I'll put these in for as long as they can possibly go. Bye! Right, I'm so sorry about the washing machine, please try and ignore it. I don't know why I decided that now was the appropriate time to stick washing in, but never mind. So, to make the actual pizza, I've got my base here and my toppings, I've got my cheese weighed out, and I'm just going to be assembling that. The chips have only got about maybe 10-15 minutes left, so I'm going to pop this in with them for the last 10 minutes or so. Right, I've had to bring this in the living room because it sounds like my washing machine is about to take off. So, this is the finished meal. We've got our pizza here, which is our healthy beef for the pita bread. We've got half a sin for the chorizo slices. I've used 4, so that's 2 sins in total. 40 grams of cheddar cheese, the reduced fat one, which is my healthy A. We've got some speed food there on the side, and we've got our chips here. And this is what I'm talking about, the JD seasonings. Look how lush they look, nice and crispy. Anyway, so yeah, this is a total of 2 sins. So that brings me to the end of today's video. So to just summarise today. So breakfast was 2 sins, lunch was also 2 sins, and tea was also 2 sins. So that's a total of 6 sins for my meals, and I also had a benefit bar, which I forgot to film. So that brings me to 9 sins for today, which I don't think is too bad. I was gonna go out for a walk today, but it has literally snowed more than it has ever snowed in the whole history of ever. I didn't really fancy falling down on my arse, so I didn't go out. Hopefully it'll stop snowing and I might be able to get out tomorrow. So if you did enjoy this video, then please give it a thumbs up and go and hit that subscribe button below. If you do want to be notified for when I next upload, then you can hit the bell as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.